Good evening and welcome to the MTN Lugogo Arena in Kampala, where the stakes could not be higher. It's game 3 of this National Basketball League Semifinals series between the defending champions, the Namogo Blazers, and the UCU Canons. The Blazers have been in complete control so far, taking the opening 2 games to build a commanding 2-0 series lead. Tonight, they stand just one victory away from returning to the National Basketball League Finals and keeping their title defense very much alive. But don't count out the UCU Canons with their backs against the wall. It's now win or go home. Every possession, every rebound, every defensive stop will carry extra importance as they fight to keep their season alive and force a game 4. Can the defending champions finish the job in style, or will the UCU Canons find the response they have been searching for and breathe new life into this semi-final? The atmosphere inside Lugogo is electric. The fans are ready and the players are set. It's the defending champions, the Namogo Blazers, against the determined UCU Canons in Game 3 of this best-of-5 semi-final series. The road to the finals continues and the opening tip is moments away. And the referees for tonight's game, Mande Becker, Njuki, David Sefuma, and Mark Chiyinji. Mande Becker is the lead referee. And the starters for the Namogo Blazers, James Okelo, Nyembo Fataki, Anthony Shukura, Tembo Kasereka, and Tony Drileba. Those are the starters for the Namogo Blazers. And for the UCU Canons, Zakaria Ekirapa, Ivanda, Alie Patch, Jimmy Lihumi, and Jimmy B. Otim. The coaches for the Canons, Samuel Lukaire, Emmanuel Chigui, and Nelly. Those are the 3 coaches for the Canons. And for the Namogo Blazers, Coach Stephen Nyeko, assisted by one of the former players, Ongom David Richards. Just seconds away from tip-off here. It's game 4, game 3 of the best of 5. Rebecca Mande will get this game started. And for the viewers outside there, thank you for being part of the Kawowo Sport family. I'll just remind you to click that button, subscribe, and be part of the family. Nyembo Fatake wins the opening tip. And Alie Patch on the wrestles throws one down. What a way to start by the Canons. Alie Patch punishes the rim in style. And the Canons pick up their first 2 points of the game. Now Tembo Kasereka on to James Okelo. 3 ball. He misses everything, just an air ball. It's 2 points already to the UCU Canons and 0-2. And Jimmy B. Otim, the give and go, some tic-tac-toe by the UCU Canons. Kasereka, corner 3, bang, bang! Very spot on by Tembo Kasereka. He begins the game in style. Kasereka Tembo is Congolese. He gets 2 points. Fataki is also Congolese. And Anthony Shukura is Nigerian. And there goes Jimmy B. Otim once again. Gets 2 points. Both teams going band for band. Now Tony Drileba onto Shikura. Shikura for the 3. And Shikura misses. Ivanda with the rebound. Now Zakaria, corner 3. And Zakaria misses. Anthony Shikura with the rebound. Now Tony Drileba just very calm and composed with possession. Kasereka onto James Okelo. James Okelo spins on the baseline, floats one up, tries hooking one up. Back to Tony. Now Fataki. Fataki to the basket. Fataki's fouled and he'll shoot 2 free throws. Aggressive move by Fataki Nyembo. And Yembo gets the first one. Yembo had more than 20 points in game 2. He gets 2 for 2. I mean, this man can't stop scoring. 1 point lead for the Canons. Zakaria with the turnover. Evander for the 3, and he buries it. Evander with the triple. Beautiful stuff here by the Canons. Just not planning to go back home today. Now James Okello on to Tony Drileba for the 3. And Jimmy Luhumi with the rebound for the Canons. Oh my goodness, get out of here! Anthony Shukura with the rejection. Jimmy Bio team had Tony Drileba beaten on defense. And Anthony Shukura comes through very clutch on defense with the assist. Jimmy looks for the 3. Otim. Now Fataki. Fataki just trying to force one. I thought he should have played with his teammates. Now Jimmy B, team stops on the dime, spins, still cooking. That's a turnover by Jimmy. Possession back to the Blazers. Nice stuff by Jimmy. Just trying to pick up earlier patch. Now Anthony Shukura picks up Fataki. Fataki back to Anthony. Tembo, 3 ball, organic. Tembo Kasereka with the organic 3. Gets another triple. It's a 1 point lead for the Canons. Now Alia Patch began the game in style with a double-handed dunk. Now Fataki playing very aggressive defense. Alia Patch for the 3. He misses everything, and it's a 24-second clock violation. Zakaria guarded heavily by Fataki. Forces a turnover. 6 minutes, 28 seconds, courtesy of Kawowo Sports. Now Tembo, he already has 6 points. Picks up James Okello. Now Alia Patch on the wrestlers. And Alia Patch just gets the 2 points. Aggressive defense by Alia Patch. He now has 4 points. Nicely done by the Canons. And Shikura trying to force one. It's just going to be a side ball. James Okello on to Chikura for the 3. And the team just saves the ball. Or team Jimmy. Or team kicks it out to Evander. Evander back to Otim. Otim fakes, step back, corner 3, and there goes Otim. Another organic 3. That is poetry in motion. Picture perfect 3 by Jimmy B. Otim, the man on a mission. Now James Okello on to Tony Drileba. Fataki. Fataki almost loses the ball. And Fataki will shoot 2 free throws. Poor defense by the Canons. They pick up their 3rd team foul in this quarter. First personal foul for Alia Patch. It is 5 minutes, 9 seconds. And Fataki finally misses. Has been very, very hot in the game so far. He buries the first one. Gets the second one. Now Luabanda. Aggressive defense by Anthony Shikura. And the ball goes out of bounds. Anthony Shikura just explaining to the referee. Now Alia Patch hands over to Jimmy B. Otim. Otim is not joking today, he's on a mission. Otim cooking. Otim for the corner two. And there goes Otim. Another organic two by Jimmy B. Otim. He now has 8 points for the Canons. 4 minutes, 36 seconds. It's win or go home for the Mukono best team. Tembo to the basket, picks up James Okello. And James Okello gets the and one. It's 4 minutes, 27 seconds. Down goes Jimmy B. Otim. And looks like Otim will go to the bench. Looks like he caught an elbow. And Flore Dushime will take out Jimmy B. Otim. 4 minutes, 27 seconds. Uganda basketball at its best at the MTL Lugogo grounds. It's good to see Jimmy B. Otim back on his feet. He'll get some medical attention. Uganda with the personal foul. And James Okello completes the three-point play. With Jimmy B. Otim out for the Canons. The Canons really have to dig deep. Jimmy has 8 points. Looks, hope Flore Dushime can do what Jimmy B. Otim has been doing. Now Alia Patch, that's a travel by Alia Patch. He was too quick. Very quick for the ball. Now Fataki bodies Alia Patch for Zakaria. And Okello James with the pass to Nyembo Fataki. Another organic stuff coming in from from Kasereka Tembo. He now has 3 from deep. Poor pass by Alia Patch. Fataki. That's actually Kasereka. On to Chikura. It's tied at 15 points apiece. Tembo, corner 3, organic. Those are 4 for 4 by Tembo Kasereka. It's now a 3-point lead for the Blazers. It's getting out of hand. That's a pushing foul by Tembo. It's a side ball. It's a 3-point lead for the Namungo Blazers. 3 minutes, 10 seconds. And Muganzi Daniel on the floor. Out goes Ivanda. Arthur Wanyoto will also come into the game. James Okello will sit. Very exciting game this. Now Dushime. Dushime will go to the basket. Possession still back to the Canons. Three minutes on the clock to the end of the first quarter. Dushime to beat the buzzer. Oh my goodness, Dushime misses everything. Poor stuff by Dushime. He missed everything. Going to Chikura. That's a travel by Chikura. Come on, referee. That's a travel violation. I don't know how they missed that one. 3 referees on the floor. Now Chikura Anthony. On to Wanyoto for the long 2. Wanyoto in and out. Gets the foul, gets the 2. Nicely done by Wanyoto. Now a 5-point lead for the Blazers. They're blazing very, very hot towards the end of the quarter. The Canons really need Jimmy B or team back into the game. They have hardly scored since Jimmy B or team went to the bench. And that's a pushing foul. Alia Patch will shoot 2 free throws. Kasereka Tembo gets his second personal foul. Ivan Muhezi will take him out. It's actually a foul before. It was a foul before the buzzer. Dushime turns over. Poor by Dushime. That's going to be a jumbo position. Will go back to the Canons. Dushime doing way too much. Where's Jimmy B or team when the Canons need him? And looks like Coach Emmanuel Chigui calls for a timeout. 1 minute 56 seconds. It's 20 points to the Blazers and 15 to the Canons. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. 1 minute 56 seconds. What a comfortable lead for the Namungo Blazers. 5 points for the Blazers. 5-point lead for the Blazers. It's 20 points to the Blazers and 15 to the Canons. Now Dushime floats one, gets the 2 points. Finally, there goes that man. He gets 2 points. Now Fataki. Fataki again. Hands over to Arthur Wanyoto. Back to Arthur. That's a double. That's a travel by Arthur Wanyoto. Just loses concentration. Just loses concentration. Travels. Now the Canons will look to tie the game. Ivan Muhezi replaces Tembo Kasereka. Now Alia Patch trying to cook. Hands over to Muganzi. Muganzi turns over. Poor pass by Muganzi. Now Chikura to the basket. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Then the bonus is going to be 2 free throws. 4. 2 free throws for the Namungo Blazers. 1 minute 6 seconds. Moses Mugisha will come onto the floor. He'll replace He'll actually replace Anthony Shukura, who'll be shooting 2 free throws. Anthony gets 1, makes it a 4-point game. He gets the second, stretches the lead, and he'll go to the bench. Moses Mugisha, formerly of our Xavier Basketball Club. This is his second season in Luhumi just fails to use the glass. Moses Mugisha with the pushing foul. It's just going to be a side ball. He actually pushed Aliyah Patch. It's just going to be a side ball. They're not in the bonus. First personal foul for Moses Mugisha. And there goes Patch. He just fails to finish. That looks like a strip, but it's going to be 2 free throws. .5 seconds. 4-point lead for the Namongo Blazers. Fataki has been very, very quiet on offense today. He just picks up his 4th point. That's not like Nyembo Fataki. He gets 2 for 2. And Peter Obleng will come on the floor. Out goes Nyembo Fataki. And Ivanda will also replace Muganzi Daniel. Marvin Okurut on to Patch. Now Flore, Dushime, got it by Mugisha. Flore stops, picks up Ivanda, 3 ball, and this time Ivanda misses everything. He got one earlier on from deep, and this time he misses everything. Aggressive defense by Dushime. Now Wanyoto. The composure of Tony Drilebe is so out of this world. That's a turnover for the Blazers. 12.0 seconds. It's a 7-point lead for the Namongo Blazers. Now Ivanda picks up Okurut for the long 2. And the bank is not open. And Patch tries to beat the buzzer, and we have finally come to the end of the quarter. Beautiful stuff by the Namongo Blazers. It's 24 points to the Blazers and 17 to the Canons. Keep it Kawowo Sport. And if you have not yet subscribed, please click that button. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. 24 points to the Namogo Blazers and 17 to the UCU Canons. It is game 3 of the best of 5 series. Then the Blazers lead the series by 2-0. It's a must win for the Mukono best team. Earlier on, we had the KCC Leopards digging so deep and forcing a game 4. I mean, the question is, can the Canons do the same? It's 24 points to the Blazers and 17 to the Canons. Oh, Blank on the floor. Picks up Arthur Wanyoto. On to Muhwezi Ivan. Back to Arthur for the long two. And he gets it going. What a way to start the second quarter. Now Dushime. By Jimmy Luhumi. Now Ibanda. Ibanda floats one, gets the 2 points. Nice stuff by Ibanda. Arthur Wanyoto with the hard screen onto Mugisha. Corner 3. And the bank is not open. Poor by Mugisha. Okurud goes coast to coast. Delivers 2 more points for the Canons. It's a 5-point lead. Now Drileba almost turning over. Mugisha. The Canons just being very aggressive on defense. That's a jumbo. Mugisha and Ibanda being very, very aggressive on both offense and defense. And Henry Sebagala on the floor. Flore Dushime on the floor. Jimmy B. Otim on the bench, having picked an elbow. Another poor pass by Okurut. Onto Obleng fakes and fails to get the 2 points. It's going to be a side ball. It's a foul by the Canons. It's just going to be a side ball. Obleng was not in the act of shooting. That's why it's going to be a side ball. Just a technical timeout. Obleng and Evander gets technical fouls. And of course, both technicals will be cancelled. Alia Patch will go to the bench. Campbell, Shodozi will finally come onto the floor. I mean, nothing personal by both players. It's just the adrenaline. Now Obleng. Can he go blank? Hands over to Sebagala. Sebagala to beat the buzzer. And Sebagala banks it in. The back is open, cashes in, gets 3 points. That was nice by Sebagala. Flore onto Kurut. Back to Flore. Very poor by the Canons. Now we're playing for the long two. Moses Mugisha with yet another rebound. And Henry Sebagala just loses concentration. The ball goes out of bounds. Ibanda for the 3. He misses. Poor by Ibanda. Arthur Wanyoto posting up on Lihumi. It's going to be 2 free throws Aggressive post play by Arthur Wanyoto. And Lihumi picks up his second personal foul. And Jimmy Lihumi will go to the bench. And Deng on the floor for the Canons. Arthur gets the second one. Nicely done by Arthur. Now Majok Deng. Hands over to Ibanda. Ibanda floats one. Fails to get it. Nice move by Ibanda. He just has to finish. And Dushime, oh my goodness, comes through very clutch on defense. Forces a jumbo. 6 minutes, 40 seconds. I mean, thank you very, very much for being part of the live stream. Keep the comments coming. And please subscribe. Obleng, blocked shot rejected by Ibanda. Obleng really having a tough time. Guarded by Ibanda. Both players got technical fouls earlier on. Now Sebagala. Sebagala picks up Wanyoto for the long two. And misses the organic. Now Campbell. Nicely done by Campbell. Just hands over possession to the responsible parties. Okurut, 3-ball. Organic, oh my goodness. The organic 3 coming in from Okurut. It's back to a 6-point difference. Now Peter Obleng trying to cook, but Ibanda shuts the door. Now Sebagala, Majok with the steal. Now Dushime on the wrestles. Dushime picks up Campbell. Okurut, 3-ball. I was going to say organic. I thought that was inside. Now Sebagala on the wrestles. Picks up Obleng. And Obleng fouled by Campbell Chodozi of the Canons. So Obleng Peter will shoot 2 free throws. 6-point lead for the Namungo Blazers. 30 points to the Blazers and 24 to the Canons. A double substitution. Out goes Mugisha Moses and Ivan Muhwezi. On comes the 2 Congolese internationals, Tembo Kasereka and Nyembo Fataki. Obleng misses one. Having a very, very tough time on offense. He misses 2 for 2. And Campbell with the big rebound. Zakaria Kirapa cooking, picks up Dushime Flore. Dushime to the basket. Now Okurut Marvin floats one up, and there goes Marvin. Mama, there goes that man. He now has 5 points in a row for the Canons. Kasereka, the kick out to Peter Obleng. Obleng fails again. Now Dushime, guarded by Wanyoto, onto Okurut, 3-ball, and Okurut misses. That was going to be very big by Okurut if that one had counted. Kasereka, that's a foul by Campbell. Poor stuff, poor defense by Campbell. He picks up his second personal foul. Kasereka will shoot 2 free throws. (4 minutes, 32 seconds Antonio Drileba back on the floor. Out goes Sebagala. Most likely we may not see Jimmy Nabu and Innocent Ochera in the game today. And Tembo misses. Roddy has 12 points. He's the leading scorer in the game so far. He's leading all scoring. When he gets the second, he now has 13 points. It's a 5-point lead for the Blazers. Now Dushime, that's a foul by Tembo. Very poor defense by Tembo, being very, very aggressive. It's just going to be a side ball. Pressure time here for the Canons to win or go home. Now Ekirapa thinks about the three facts. Ekirapa will go to the basket. Can he make the and one? And yes, he does. Nice stuff by Zakaria. He makes it a 3-point game. 4 minutes, 15 seconds. And Coach Steven Nyeko with the timeout. 4 minutes, 15 seconds. He's 31 points to the Blazers and 28 to the Canons. It's win or go home in this game 3 for the Canons. Keep it Kawowo Sport. Don't touch the dial. Zakaria Kirapa will shoot one free throw to complete the 3-point play. Zakaria unlucky. Fataki with the rebound. It's a 3-point difference. I mean, the Canons trying to save their season. And fighting Anthony Shukura with the basket. 3 minutes, 57 seconds. That's not exactly how the Cannon should play. Actually, Innocent Ochera on the floor, and Majok Deng just hands back possession to the Blazers. Back to Tembo. Fex goes to the basket. Nice stuff by Tembo with the Euro step. He just goes zig-zag to the basket and delivers 2 more points. It's now up to a 7-point lead. Those are 4 unanswered points. Dushime, 3-ball. Now Fataki on the races. Loses possession. It's always meaning business. Okurut. And Okurut will shoot 2 free throws. That's a foul by Anthony Shukura. Anthony picks up his first personal foul. It's going to be 2 free throws. It's going to be 2 free throws. Anthony Shukura just trying to talk to the referee, telling him, Marvin Okurut elbowed me. Please look at the elbow. Look at the offensive foul. And Marvin misses. Come on, Okurut, you really need those easy free throws. Actually called free throws. No need to miss. Still a 7-point lead. And Marvin misses 2 for 2. He gets his Zakaria Ekirapa cooking, and Zakaria turns over. That's an unsportsmanship-like foul by Dushime. I mean, how is that unsportsmanship? It's going to be 2 free throws for Tembo. Now Tembo has 16 points. He gets 2 for 2, makes that 18 points for Tembo Kasereka. He's not joking on offense today. He's meaning business. Now Anthony Shukura uses his body and just fails to get the basket. Look at Fataki being very sluggish with possession. And Fataki with yet another foul. Those are going to be 2 free throws for Marvin Okurut. Looks like the Canons are not going to make it easy for the Blazers. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Fataki picking up his second personal foul. It's a 9-point lead for the Blazers. And this time Marvin makes nothing but the net. Nice stuff by the Blazers. I mean, by Marvin Okurut. He gets 2 for 2. Makes it a 7-point difference. That's an offensive foul by Anthony Shukura. Now Anthony has 2 personal fouls. And Ivanda will take out Marvin Okurut. James Okello will also take out Anthony Shukura. Possession to Kirapa. Kirapa thought about the 3. On to Campbell. He has a mismatch. Up goes Campbell. Basket inside. Oh my goodness, that was nice. He had Tony Dreleba lost on defense. It's now down to a 5-point game. That's a 4-0 run for the Canons. Ochera misses everything. Poor stuff by Ochera. Now Ivanda on to Alie Patch, 2 more points. That's a 6-0 run for the Canons. It's a 3-point difference. 1 minute, 47 seconds. Fataki to the basket. There goes Fataki. And poor defense by the Canons once again. I do not know why. Zakaria is buying the fake from beyond the arc by Fataki. I think they can live with Fataki's 3. They can't live with him going to the basket. He's always drawing the foul. I should let him shoot the 3 and maybe pick the rebound. And Fataki gets 1. And finally the Canons, the Blazers get a point. It was a 6-0 run for the UCU Canons. He gets 2 for 2. He now has 7 points. Ivanda on to Dushime. On to Kirapa, corner 3. And he misses. Now Ivanda. Back to Dushime. Dushime fakes. Kicks out to Ivanda. Corner 3. Organic. Ivanda with organic 3. 2-point difference What an exciting game this. The game living to the billing. Tembo, 3-ball, organic. Tembo, Kasereka with the response. He now has 20 points. Now Evander hesitates, picks up his teammates. Back to Evander, 3-ball. Oh, that was in and out. Oh my goodness. Nice stuff by the Canons. Now Tembo. And this time, Tembo's fouled again. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's the third personal foul for Evander. I'm sure he'll definitely go to the bench. Oganzi Daniel will be getting ready to get back into the game. It's actually Marvin Okuruts who will come back into the game. He gets 2 for 2, and Marvin Okuruts will take out Evander. Now Dushime Flore. Lihumi almost turning over. That's a tough shot. Lihumi almost gets the rebound. Very tough shot by Marvin Okurut. 19.2 seconds left. It's 44 to the Blazers and 37 to the Canons. Questions by Tony Drileba. Kasereka, 3-ball. And this time Kasereka misses. And that's the buzzer for the end of the quarter. 44 points to the Blazers and 37 to the Canons. Keep it Kawowo Sport and subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. 20 more minutes of action. It's win or go home for the UCU Canons. Can they save their season and keep their championship dreams alive? It's 44 points to the Blazers and 37 to the UCU Canons. Looks like Jimmy B.O. team will not be coming back into the game. He went out injured in the first quarter. He was very, very hot. He already had 8 points. It's possession to the Canons. It's just a 7-point difference. There's still hope for the Canons. And Dushime tries floating one. He just fails to get the basket. Now Canons, Tony Drileba for the three, organic. He gets the triple. Beautiful stuff by Tony Drileba. He punishes the Canons who are sleeping on defense. Now Evander with the and one. Beautiful stuff by Evander. Just responding to Tony Drileba's three. He'll shoot one free throw. And it's a foul for James Okello. It's actually not James Okello. And Evander completes the three-point play. Still a 7-point difference now for Taki. Ochera cooking. Got it very heavily. James Okello for the three. And James misses. Ochera for the reload. Corner three. And there goes Innocent Ochera. He goes blang, blang. Gets 3 more points. Stretches the lead to 10 points. Now Evander picks up Ekirapa. Corner three. Bang! There goes Ekirapa. Oh my goodness. The response from Ekirapa. And the Canons still keeping their season alive. Ochera for the two. Nothing but the net. Anything you can do, I can do better. That's Innocent Ochera. Just losing the defense of the Canons. Now Evander again. Oh my goodness, beautiful move by Evander. But he fails to get the basket this time. And Lihumi with yet another personal foul. It's actually on Evander. It's on Dushime, I beg your pardon. He picks up just the second personal foul. Tony Drileba, a former champion with the City Oilers. Okello James onto Wanyoto. Wanyoto turns over. Now Evander on the wrestles. He'll be going coast to coast. There goes Evander. Evander was very unlucky. Now Zakaria hands over to the floor general Dushime. And Dushime, oh my goodness. Beautiful stuff by Dushime. With the up and under layup. It's back to 7-point difference. Both teams going band for band. And that's a foul. Okello James, 3-ball. And James misses. Now the Canons on the races with the season on the line. Zakaria, Ekirapa, and down goes Ekirapa. Poor layup by Zakaria. Trying to force one up. Now Tony Drileba for the three again. And this time he misses everything. Possession to the Canons. Still a 7-point difference. Oh my goodness, Kawowo spot. with the live stream, please subscribe if you've not yet subscribed to the link. Now Dushime, corner three, and Dushime misses. There goes Alia Patch. Alia Patch tries squeezing one inside. Now Fataki onto Innocent with the quick handles. Innocent. Looks like both teams have gone very, very cold on offense. And Ivanda also misses. Very, very poor basketball by the defending champions and the Canons. Now Fataki for the three, and there goes Fataki. Mama, there goes that man. He can't stop scoring. He now has 12 points, I beg your pardon. Tembo Kasereka with 20 points. And Ibanda misses again. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's up to a 10-point difference. Five minutes, 45 seconds to the end of the third quarter. I mean, is it going to be a sweep? Tembo for the reload. And this time he misses. Still a 10-point difference. Alia Patch onto Dushime. Organic three. Oh my goodness. Dushime Flore with the triple. It's back to a 7-point difference. Now Nyembo just doing too much. Onto Wanyoto. Ivanda with the rebound. And Ivanda loses possession. I thought he should have been very patient. He wanted to go on transition. And Ivanda will sit Marvin Okurut. It's actually Ivanda. Flore Dushime thought he was going to the bench. Now Ochera. On to Fataki for the three. And Fataki misses Arthur Wanyoto trying to get the rebound. 4 minutes, 59 seconds. Marvin for the three. And oh my goodness, look at the air patrol by Alia Patch and Lihumi. Fataki turning, and he gets the 2 points. Fataki very composed on offense. He's now up to 14 points. Ochera on to Dushime. Back to Zakaria for the three. And Zakaria misses again. That's a foul by Marvin Okurut. Gets his second personal foul. And that's Uganda Christian University's third team foul. I mean, history made by the Gazelles in the Commonwealth Games. They book themselves a place in the finals. They'll be playing for the gold medal. On to Arthur Wanyoto, another organic two. I mean, talking about the Gazelles, they'll be playing in the finals of the Commonwealth Games, the 3-on-3 challenge. I mean, win or loss, we already have a silver medal, a gold medal. It's an 11-point lead for the Canons, for the Blazers. Zakaria for the corner three, and Zakaria fails. Now Ochera on the wrestles. He picks up Wanyoto. That's an offensive foul by Wanyoto. Okurut Marvin sacrifices his body. It's an offensive foul. Possession back to the Canons. And Daniel Muganzi will replace Zakaria Kirapa. Three minutes, 32 seconds. Now Flore Dushime. Alia Patch, turn around. Can he get the two? Nope, he misses. Still 11-point lead. Oh, James Okello. Hands over to Ochera. Ochera for the three. Ochera misses. Can he reload for another attempt? He picks up James Okello. James takes his time, puts up one, and puts it in. James Okello with another cold-blooded three. It's back to a 14-point game. Now Dushime. James Okello with the hands on defense. Forces one out. Dushime onto Muganzi. Alia Patch. Ooh, Alia Patch very unlucky. That was a nice move by Alia Patch. Now James Okello again. Onto Tony. Picks up Ochera. Ochera back to Arthur Wanyoto. And 2 minutes, 11 seconds. Dushime will be going to the basket. And Dushime just fails to get the 2 points. On to Tembo. Tembo. Now Tony just hesitates. Nicely done by Tony. Down goes Tony. Now Lihumi to the basket. He gets the 2 easy points. Tony Drileba not happy with the officials for not calling the foul. 1 minute, 33 seconds. It's a 12-point lead for the Namongo Blazers. Okello James on to Tony. Tony for the three. Organic. Come on, Tony. He gets the triple. It's back to a 15-point game. Muganzi on to Dushime. Marvin will go to the basket. Nice stuff by Marvin. And James Okello gets a personal foul. Marvin has 9 points for the Canons. Only one player in double digits. A double substitution. Ekirapa and Campbell on the floor. Out goes Alia Patch and Dushime. Marvin will shoot 2 free throws. He can be the second player who gets into double digits for the Canons. That's of course if he makes any from the 2. Yeah, Marvin gets the friendly roll, gets one. He gets 2 for 2, 1 minute, 4 seconds. Drileba Tony for the Blazers. There goes Arthur, beautiful move by Arthur. And down goes Arthur. It's gonna be 2 free throws. And that's 1 free throw for Arthur Wanyoto. He makes it a 14-point game. He gets 2 for 2. Less than 1 minute on the clock. It's a 15-point difference. Now Campbell. Hands over to Lihumi. Muganzi. Muganzi turns over. Poor pass by Muganzi. On to Drileba. Now Wanyoto. Anthony Chikura for the 3. And Anthony misses. Oh my goodness, the assist by Tony Drileva. 2 more points for the Blazers. This is arguably the last play of the quarter. Lehumi turns over. Very poor offense by the Canons. On to Tony to beat the buzzer, and Tony Drileva with yet another organic 3. Tony is very, very hot. He has 9 points, and that's the buzzer. We have finally come to the end of the third quarter. It's a 20-point difference, 72 points to the Blazers and 52 to the Canons. Keep it Kawowo Sport and subscribe if you have not touched that button. For the UCU Canons, it's a 20-point lead for the defending champions. Tony Drileva has been very electric from beyond the arc. Now Ivan Muhwezi on to Shukura for the 3, and finally Anthony Shukura gets the organic 3 from distance, stretches the lead to 23 points. Dominant performance by the Blazers. Uganda with the broken handles just loses the ball. I mean, I thought it's time for coach Emmanuel Chigui to bring in another unit. I mean, I don't see the Uganda Christian University Canons getting back into this one. I mean, they have really, really fought, but the champions trying to defend their title. Ivan Muhwezi trying to get the triple. Kirapa with just another rebound. Kirapa on to Dushime. On to Patch. Ivanda for the 3. And Ivanda buries the 3, gets one from distance. He cashes in from downtown. Now Drileba. Wanyoto using his body. Picks up Shukura. And Shukura fails again. Has really, really struggled on offense. Anthony Shukura. Anthony Shukura has really struggled. He has 7 points only, with more than 20 minutes of play. Arthur Wanyoto will sit. Moses Mugisha will get back onto the floor. 8 minutes, 29 seconds. It's now or never. And that's a foul by Moses Mugisha. A pushing foul. Earlier Patch will shoot 2 free throws. Alia Pasha 6 points. He began the game in style. He punished the rim, got 2 points with a spectacular dunk. And there goes Pash Alier getting one. Gets 1 for 2. And possession back to the Canons. Dushime on to Evander. That's a travel by Evander. Evander to the basket and banks it in. 2 more points for Evander. Evander is actually the leading scorer for the Canons. He has 16 points. Eight minutes, 2 seconds. Another pass by Ivan Muhwezi. He just gets Moses Mugisha. Moses gets 2 points. Now Evander fakes. He puts one up. Tries forcing one up onto Kirapa. The Kirapa fakes. Picks up Dushime all alone. And Shodozi with the offensive rebound. Zakaria just doing too much. Dushime floats one up. Once to get the 2 points. I thought Evander was free on the side. He should have kicked it out. And Anthony Shukura with the basket. That's using his energy. The kick out to Ekirapa. Ekirapa still cooking. On to Evander. Evander floats one. A nice move by Evander. Onto a Bleng. And a Bleng punishes the rim with the easy dunk. It's now 81 to 58. 6 minutes, 40 seconds. Now Dushime. Onto Kirapa. Kirapa tries finishing at the rim. And he misses. It's not going the Canons way. Oh, Bleng, can he go? Bleng. Bleng fails. On to Dushime. Picks up Evander. Evander for the 3. Evander really struggling. And Alia Patch with another offensive rebound for the Canons. 5 minutes, 55 seconds. Anthony Shukura on the pick and roll. Evander fakes. Puts up one. Fails to get the 2 points. Now Shukura picks up Tony. Back to Shukura for the 3. I mean, that one is off. Poor by Shukura. Possession back to the Canons. Looks like Evander will be going to the bench. It's actually a timeout. 5 minutes, 15 seconds. It's 83 to the Blazers and 60 to the Canons. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 5 minutes, 15 seconds. The Canons with just a couple of minutes to save their season. Ekira perfects. 3 ball, puts up 1, fails to put it in. It's a very huge lead here. It's a 23-point lead for the Namungo Blazers. Peter Blank has had a very, very tough day today. He only has 2 points. Sebagala, 3 ball, misses everything. Now Dushime on the races. He picks up Zakaria. Back to Dushime. Flore. Nice stuff by Flore. He goes up and under and gets 2 more points. Down to a 21-point game. Now Shakura. Just taking his time. Ivan looking for the pick and roll. Now to Shakura on the post. He gets the 2 points. That was easy by Shakura. Back to Dushime. Puts up for the 3, and yes, Flore Dushime with the triple. He gets 3 more points. It's down to a 20-point game. I mean, are we going to see a comeback? Mugisha Moses. And Moses misses. Now Flore on the races. Marvin. Oh my goodness, look at the air patrol. Alia Patch comes through once again. I mean, coming in from the Commonwealth Games, the Uganda Gazelles in the 3-on-3 challenge. They are silver medalists. They have lost to Australia, 21 points to 11. I mean, Uganda will walk home with the silver medal. That's beautiful stuff by Uganda Basketball. It's a timeout. Coach Emmanuel Chiguyi with the timeout. It's 85 to the Blazers and 67 to the Canons. All right, welcome back. Possession to the Blazers. And it's just a turnover. Now Flore Dushime picks up Marvin. Marvin floats 1 up. That's a tough one by Marvin. Now Peter Blank on the races. And there goes Blank. I thought Blank was going to throw it down. He now has 4 points. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. Earlier patch. I thought that pass was going to Marvin Okurut. The Kirapa. On to Patch. Patch to Marvin. Marvin fakes. Marvin to the basket. Gets the 2 points. Nice stuff by Marvin. 69-87. Sebagala. On to Shukura. And Shukura misses again. Marvin has 13 points for the Canons. Marvin again. There goes Marvin, another organic 3. He now has 16 points. Both Marvin and Ibanda have 16 points. It's now 89-72. This one is over. What a sensational victory by the champions. And Marvin misses everything. The ball just goes out of bounds. This one is money in the bank for the Blazers. They'll be heading into the finals yet again. Smiles on the bench for the Namongo Blazers, and sorrow, sadness for the Canons. Obleng for the three. He fails again. Ivan Muhwezi trying to look for Obleng again. And it's just a turnover. 1 minute 30 seconds and it's a timeout. 89 to the Blazers and 72 points to the Canons. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. 1 minute 30 seconds to the end of the game. I mean, what a performance by the UCU Canons, but it's a little bit too short. I mean, the performance of today has been a little bit too short, just failing to put up a performance against the defending champions. 89 to the Blazers and 72 to the Canons. Coach Emmanuel Chigui. Good job by him. Now Muganzi, Daniel backs up, guarded by Arthur Wanyoto. Muganzi rejected by Wanyoto. And now Mugisha on the races. That one will go out of bounds. Possession back to the Blazers. Foul by Muganzi Daniel, pushing foul. What is Muganzi thinking about? On to Obleng. Obleng turns over. Majok just finds Zakaria Kirapa. Now Zakaria on to Olara. And Olara with nowhere to go. On to Obleng. Up goes Obleng. Turns over again. Zakaria. Zakaria keeps going. And that's a turnover. Poor pass by Zakaria. And that sums up their season. That sums up their season. 28.1 seconds. And that's the sportsmanship there. That's sportsmanship right there. The Namongo Blazers will just run the clock. They'll be heading back to the finals. It's going to be very, very electric. Just a couple of seconds before the buzzer can sound. And that's the final buzzer, ladies and gentlemen. What a statement from the defending champions. The Namongo Blazers have done it in emphatic fashion, completing a 3-0 sweep over the UCU Canons to book their place in the National Basketball League Finals here at the Lugogo Arena in Kampala. Champions know how to deliver in the biggest moments, and the Blazers have shown exactly why they wear that crown. Composed on offense, relentless on defense, and clinical from start to finish. They left no doubt about who deserved to advance. Credit to the UCU Canons for a hard-fought playoff campaign. They battled throughout the season and reached the semi-finals. But tonight, they ran into a Blazers side that simply found another gear when it mattered most. For Namungo Blazers, the mission continues. They are heading back to the finals with confidence, momentum, and the opportunity to defend their championship. They have passed every test in this series and now await their opponents with the title within reach. What a night of playoff basketball at Lugogo. The defending champions are still standing, still dominant, and still chasing history. From us here at the Lugogo MTN Arena in Kampala, Uganda, thank you for being with us throughout this semi-final series. Congratulations to the Namungo Blazers on an honor-commanding 3-0 series victory and a well-earned place in the National Basketball League Finals. We'll see you on Sunday for another action-packed weekend. I've been your host, Vinny Jurua. Mambo out.